Hello Scorpios, I'm back with your love readings, and this reading is gonna be about you and the person who you are connecting with. Can be your soulmate, can be your twin flame, can be a person who you constantly think about in your head, or someone who you're not whoever is popping up in your head when you hear about this, when you hear this reading. That's the person this applies to. Okay. um, so let's get right into it. I already pre-shuffled because shuffling on camera just takes too much time, and if I watch other readers shuffling on camera, I just don't shoot them because it's like, oh. So I'm not gonna do that. It's the same layout. How do you see each other? But it's like what's changed is the second card. It's instead of I don't remember what it even was, but in the middle we have how do you feel about each other. Um, oh yeah, what do you want from each other was first, but now I replace it. How do you feel about each other? And I added also what unites you and what separates you. Sorry for the camera angle. My thingy is lost where I hold my camera, so you have to deal with my silhouette, I guess. Whatever. So let's get started, Scorpio. How do you see them? And this applies to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. Taurus is Venus. I kind of left out. I don't know why. Anyway, so how do you see them? Elemental of air. This is the page of swords. So this is pretty. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I just don't know how to put the camera. So yeah. Okay, so elemental of air, you see them as someone who is, for some of you, they're watching you online, okay, because it is a card of spying. This is a person who has always been very curious about you, almost like obsessed with you. They want to know a lot about you. They have a lot of questions to you all the time. They want to know where you've been, what you've been doing. This is a person who is also they're very intellectual, and I feel like this is a younger person you're dealing here with, Scorpio. It can be an air sign, of course, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or someone who has a very prominent air sign in their chart. So intellectual and also very to the point, honest. More concerned with the truth all the time. They don't really have. I don't get the vibe that they're very playful here. It's like very straight to the point person here, which I always appreciate as a Sagittarius. So how do they see you? Ooh, we've got the Empress reversed, the Goddess reversed. I feel like they see you as you are blocking them out. I feel like they see you as someone who is not giving them your love, someone who has turned their back on them, or someone who has gone cold, or someone who has ghosted them. So maybe this is why, maybe they're causing you some trouble because they're just trying to find you, they're trying to locate you, they're trying to find everything out about you. They're maybe stalking you on social media because you've gone cold on them. Or maybe they're sending you some sort of a message through online for you to come back. Because with the Goddess reversed, it does tell me that you're not really invested in that person at the moment. Is it because you don't love them? Let's find out. So how do you feel about each other? How do you feel about them? Oh, we've got the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is a practical relationship. I feel like finances were involved here, or work. Maybe it's a working relationship. So I feel like it's at this moment, I feel like it's rather platonic, or you want to take it slow, Scorpio. You would like to take it slow. Maybe this is why you are a little bit distanced, because you don't want to let them on. You just keep doing your own thing, and when it comes to them, I feel like I don't feel like you have any animosity or hostility towards them. It's just like you want to take it slow. You are open to them, but it just will take some time. You are not ready to you know, jump into that emotional stuff at the moment. And how do they feel about you is the Seven of Cups. uh, Confused. They're confused about you, Scorpio, and I can actually see why. So if you are talking to each other, it's like, maybe you've ghosted them, or if you do talk to them, or you kind of give them some signs that you are paying attention to them through online or whatever. But here you want to take it really slow when you're not really emotional, and they are. I feel like they are taking it from a very emotional standpoint, but rather where you are just, rather practical. You see earth and water. They go well together, but earth is a very slow moving energy, while water is like, Scorpio, you're a water sign, very overflowing and just wanting to explore the emotions and feelings. And I feel like you may have, with the Empress here reversed, you may have been very loving towards them. Oh my god, I feel like you've been very loving towards them, and now you're just taking things slow because probably something happened, and that just makes them confused a little bit, like where are they here with you? And I also feel that they may suspect that you have someone else, or maybe you've moved on. They don't know what to think. I'm already getting confused. Let's move on. I just don't like this is a very confusing energy. They just don't know. I feel like they are a little lost in their emotional world when it comes to you, and definitely their feelings are more here, because we have number 3 and you have they have number 7, you have number 3, and you have here as well, you have number 3 again. I feel like they are more developed in their feelings for you than you are to them. So maybe this is also why you want to take it slow. You don't want to let them down, because Scorpio is not really about hurting people like everybody thinks. So where is this relationship heading towards? In your mind is the Crown of Fire. This is. I feel like you're gonna stand very strong to your tactics, if I can say that. You're gonna stay very strong to your approach here with the Crown of Fire, with your approach to things. And I do feel like you're exploring like your ambitions, or you're exploring your goals. Maybe you're focused on work right now. I do feel like you have some sort of a passion for that person underlying, but in this reading, I kind of get the vibe that you're just like gonna do your own thing rather than get messed up, or get involved with that person here for now. And I don't feel any, again, I don't feel any hostility. It's just very kind of neutral. Maybe you're even thinking to work with this person again, because this crone is watching to that. You see, it's watching here with the 3 of earth and the elemental of air. You're watching them. You're definitely watching them. They're definitely on your mind, but I feel like it's more like from a distance, like you're observing, like you're thinking your next move with them. So where is this headed towards in their head? Oh, we got the 8 of water, 8 of cups reverse. So if you they are not gonna leave you. They may feel like you are unreachable, you have blocked love from them, but they're not gonna go anywhere, because 8 of water reverse, this talks about moving on, being in the feelings but moving on. They're still in the feelings, but they're not moving on. They're stuck with you, and even in the month of March, they're gonna be stuck with you emotionally, Scorpio here, which everything takes time. Don't be mad. So what unites you? Oh, you got the 2 of fire reversed. Oh my god, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like you're both kind of not ready to commit. And that is what unites you. I think this is why you're still kind of lingering around each other, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like if someone is way too strong and another is not, then I think this relationship would have bursted, you know? Then you would have maybe walked away and not deal with that because you don't, you're not ready. But with the two of fire here, I feel like you're both not really ready. You're both really not committed. And maybe Scorpio, you feel that subconsciously. Maybe this is why you're, kind of observing them, but still doing your own thing. Because you know that they're not sure. And you know that you are not sure. So it's like a cat and mouse game a little bit here. It's funny. I like it. Innocent. Okay, and then here we have what separates you is the Maiden of Air. So that's the Knight of maybe some of you is a little harsh here in this connection. I feel like, or maybe someone keeps themselves in the shadow, or I feel like there's some sneaky behavior, or like it actually, I get so itchy with this reading. So I'm getting so many emotions. What separates you both not really sure, because maybe what separates you is you both have some things you're not telling each other here, but you are watching each other, both of you. And they're stuck with you. They're not gonna move on from you, and here you are watching them as well. So it's very interesting dynamic here. I've been there. But what separates you is maybe someone is just being too harsh, or maybe when you do talk you start to fight, or I feel a lot of confusion around this reading. I feel like someone here is very confused. Both of you are very confused, but also very cautious. But what separates you is the Maiden of Air. Someone is. I feel like both of you kind of a sneaky behavior from both of you. Something is off. Something is off here, and only you know what it is. I don't know what it is, but something is off. That separates you. Maybe your personalities or the way you talk to each other. It's just something is not there. Okay, or maybe you're not really emotionally connected, because that's what unites you. You're not both really. You're not really having this big term plans with each other, but at the same time. What did I just say? I don't remember what I said. Oh my god. Anyway, I hope this reading made sense. Please let me know. I love you, Scorpios. Have a wonderful March. Hope to see you soon. Ciao.